Warning, the following is a parody used for entertainment purposes and humor. If you're going to get butthurt over jokes being made towards a character that I personally like, then leave the video now and fill out the butthurt report. For those who have a sense of humor, feel free to enjoy the roast. But of course, Gohan, once considered to be the son of a savior, a once 11-year-old boy saving the world from destruction and impending doom, now turned into Bill Nye the Science Guy of the Dragon Ball world, as he is now the weakest character, one of the most pathetic reflections of what a man should be. If anybody out there who's below the age of 15 is wondering, gee, well, how do I become a man? Please, don't take Gohan as an example. You're just better off learning how to become a man through a camel, because if you learn how to become a man through Gohan, you will ultimately grow a vagina between your legs. But boy, oh boy, where the hell do we begin? I mean, we can always go back to where he beat the holy mess out of Cell, to the point where he literally punched Cell so hard in the gut that Cell was literally coming from his mouth. He was foaming out of his face. He punched Cell so hard, Cell farted out an android through his ass. And then now, years later, of course, he becomes an adult. He meets a girl. He doesn't get any poontang because Dragon Ball, right? So he finally meets a girl. They hook up, they join forces. Gohan encounters Majin Buu, and Majin Buu beats him down to the point where he's nearly dead. He's hanging on for dear fucking life, because that's what happens when you meet a woman. You fucking ultimately become weak, and you almost end up dying. So what happens here was that he was ultimately fucking knocked out, laying on the grass, while raccoons and possums pissed all over him. And then in the background, we have who better than good old Supreme Kai laid out on the grass as well. And Majin Buu could have wrapped all his boo goo around him and just swallowed him up whole. That's how bad Gohan was. But of course, he goes and he meets Grandpa Kai. He fucking gets his powers unlocked. He comes back and he kicks some fucking major ass. Literally, he was able to beat Super Buu's ass so bad that Super Buu was literally having orgasms through his fucking skull. Fast forward years later, we have Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, to where Gohan is supposed to be one of the strongest people on Earth, but instead, he gets bitched out by a fucking cat holding some fucking chopsticks. And of course, fast forward after that, he encounters his former MySpace buddy, of course, none other than Lord Frieza. And what does Frieza do in front of his fucking wife, in front of his friends and his family and his little brother, was the fact that Frieza tortures him. Frieza tortures Gohan so bad, he was able to blow giant bagel-sized holes within Gohan's body, and Gohan just stood there wearing this fucking Olympic green tracksuit as if he's gonna fucking compete in, like, in the running marathon. He laid there like the bitch that he was, complaining and crying, Gohan, Videl, Pan, I have to save you. What kind of man in their fucking right mind would lay there while someone is torturing them? And he had the option to move, he had the option to fight, but what did Gohan do? He just fucking remained there helpless, laying there like a bitch, forcing one of his own friends to sacrifice themselves in the name of keeping his bitch ass alive. And needless to say, whatever happened to all the muscle, right? Well, boys and girls, I have the one and only solution, that being steroids. Don't you ever fucking do steroids, because if you compare the before and after pictures, you can clearly see that in Dragon Ball Z, Gohan was so roided up, this man can shred cheese off of his abs. And now, fast forward a couple of years later, this man is as skinny as fucking Starvin' Marvin from South Park. This dude literally had to wear a fucking Olympic green tracksuit to hide the shame and embarrassment. Shame on Gohan for using steroids. You guys thought broccoli was big. Broccoli's big, but Gohan was shredded out. This dude not only used Bowflex, but he was on P90X times 10. But of course, right before his former MySpace buddy had the opportunity to execute him right then and there, who made the save? Daddy made the save. That's because Gohan has now become Daddy's little girl. In case you guys are wondering if Goku ever had a daughter, yes he did, and her name is Gohan. But of course, with that, you're wondering to yourself, can this get any worse, Alex? Yes, it has, because finally Gohan went back into training with Piccolo, and then while he's training with Piccolo, surprisingly enough, back in Dragon Ball Z, he was supposed to be the strongest character on Earth, the strongest non-fused character ever. What happens? Piccolo is beating the fucking dirt out of Gohan's asshole. He's literally pounding and grinding him into the fucking mountain until Goku arrives, and then Gohan's like, Father, have I gotten strong to compete in the tournament? And Goku said, haha, no bitch, you're still weak as fuck. And then Gohan came up with the excuse of saying, well, you know, you see, even if I could be a part of this tournament, I can't attend because I have to go to this fucking meeting, you know, this meeting that'll really determine my career and whatnot. So I would have to say that Gohan chooses to go to this fucking AA meeting over trying to defend his family from an imposing fucking doom, another god of destruction who wants his Earth. I mean, Champa could have done so many things to planet Earth if he were to win this tournament. I mean, think about that for a second. Champa could have easily went to Earth and had sex with every fucking vegetable possible. This dude would have not only eaten everything on Earth, but he would have ultimately destroyed the entire fucking population. Why? Because Champa's fat, and sometimes when Champa gets angry enough, he wants to destroy stuff because he is Universe 6's god of fucking destruction, so that's what they do. And of course, look at Gohan's appearance. He's wearing glasses, he has like this fucking lesbian haircut. What the hell happened to Gohan? His muscles are gone. I mean, Monday through Friday he has balls, but on this particular day, no balls. And the worst part of it all is the fact that he fucking forgets how to become a Super Saiyan, or at least momentarily voluntarily because he told Piccolo, well, I'm not entirely sure if I remember how to do this correctly because, you know, it's been a long time. I've been hitting the books and, you know, fingering fucking snails all day because, you know, I have to focus on my career and, you know, just reading the fucking dictionary like 7 times and catering to my mom and catering to Videl before Videl fucking bitches me out and beats the fuck out of me because she looks more tougher than I am right now. Gohan has lost his status as being one of the most badass characters ever. I have made multiple videos before defending Gohan and make Gohan great again, but of course now it's come to the point where even while this Black Goku arc is happening, Gohan is nowhere to be found. Why? Well, I'll tell you why, because right now he is currently working at Radio Shack trying to cater to fucking giving people car chargers instead of defending his fucking planet. So Gohan went from one of the most badass characters to making Cell fart by punching him in the gut to giving Majin Buu orgasms all the way to getting tortured by Frieza and rejected by his father. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys have any more roasts for me to do, if you guys have any names for me to drop, any sort of Dragon Ball characters and whatnot, drop them down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Don't be a lemon if you guys are fans of Dragon Ball. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this. If you guys want to see more roasts, as you guys have been asking me, just simply comment down below and let me know. Make sure you guys help share and spread this video everywhere, because if you don't, you will become a Gohan. You will become weak, pathetic, and you'll finger snails for the rest of your life. So once again, guys, thank you all for watching. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Punch that like button right in the face, but don't punch it too hard, because then I'll become Gohan, and I don't want that to happen. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace!